Oh, come on. All right. Come on. And we got sound. Good afternoon, my bells. That's y'all name, my bell. So good afternoon. I am here with a long overdue Beyou cooking video. Y'all know that was my niche for the longest time, but so many people kept borrowing it, so I thought I'd give it a little rest. Ishmael me. Anyway, guys and gals, I hope you all are having a great week and pushing through as much as you can through our current status, and I hope this video finds you well. Now, I'm excited because I just found out, it might not be new to y'all, but your girl's second life has drastically changed. But I just found out that Beyou finally, I've been talking so much smack about this, y'all, I'm not even gonna flex. Beyou finally added steaks to the dinner recipes. Now, for all of you who have been in Beyou for a while, you know that they already had them for the breakfast recipe, so you can have a T-bone steak with your eggs and whatnot. But I was like, how do we have T-bone steaks for breakfast and not dinner? But we got them now, y'all. They said, shut your mouth here. So that's what I'm going to be making today. I'm going to be making some pan-seared T-bone steaks, broccoli and cheddar rice, and some corn on the cob. Now, if you all didn't notice in my title, I'm also going to be having some conversations, right? Because conversations need to be had. Feel free to comment down below. I have the app open on my phone so that I can make sure I see everybody and whatnot. And I will respond as soon as your messages pop up for me. I need to get some chat moderators. Y'all know that? Like I really do. Like I really do. Hey, hey. Alright, anyway. Y'all are probably like this nut. So I guess we can get started with our prep dishes. I have, so with the steaks, the prep dishes, diced garlic. So we are already sitting on our kitchen, but let me do it again because y'all know I like to show it from start to finish. So you just right click, sit, then I just click anywhere on the counter and I click cookbook, because before that your kitchen is all the way in basic mode. And then I'm going to click my cookbook once it finally gets rezzed, start cooking. And you click it again, select recipe, and then we're going to go into family style because it's going to have multiple sides. And oh man, I went into the wrong menu as I was. I'm going to go into prep dishes because remember I said that's what we need to do first. Now if you were to do a prep dish, not do your prep dish first, what's going to happen is you're going to be in the middle of making a meal and you're going to have to start over unless you have two kitchens out like me. So the first prep dish is going to be diced garlic, and that's for the steak. Make sure when you all are buying these recipes, look for that prep meal with the green asterisks. Hey Candy, look for the prep meal with the green asterisks. That's something that you have to cook prior to making the actual meal, and that means you need to go find the prep dish recipe. So for each prep dish, you have prep dish recipes as well. So make sure you're not just going off of that. Y'all, I was just all over the place. So what you were supposed to do was click cookbook, click, what was I supposed to be doing? Click cookbook, then select what you were cooking from. You go prep dish, and then you select dish, and you were to go to the sliced option, and then under slice, you find diced garlic, if you got the recipe. So, do I not have enough garlic? Oh no, I do. Woo! Cinderella. So I'm just gonna dice this garlic up real quick. Let me get my camera in position. I've been doing this too long. Alright, so you just click your garlic, click a knife, and get to chopping. So when I say that my second life has drastically changed, y'all know for the longest time I was a loner. right? And it's because I just really enjoy my own company. Most people be on BS, and I just, I'd rather have a V8 some days than to deal with other people. So I'd been on my own, and then y'all know I was talking about adopting. Hold on, let me check my next prep dish. So the next prep dish is going to be the boiled jasmine rice for our broccoli and cheddar rice. So now I'm going to click my cookbook, select recipe. Then I'm going to go to prep dishes. Then I'm going to go to boiled. And boiled, I'm going to go under rice. Then under that, I'm just going to click my jasmine rice recipe. Alright. So y'all know I had been by myself for the longest. And I decided to adopt. So I adopted one. And I was like, okay, this is cool, super sweet. That's my princess, aka her name is Naomi. Then I started getting family fever. First we're gonna add water. So I adopted Naomi, then I was like, okay, I want another one. So then I adopted my Desi bear, and then that's my daughter Desiree. So I was like, okay, I should be content now. And then I met D. So I'm sure y'all have seen him in the pictures, at least if you follow my social media. And I'm gonna add my rice, and then so I met him at church. Well, I didn't meet him at church. Let's talk about it. My mother saw him at church, and you know how your mama is. She want to find you the nice church man because a man of God is a good man, right? That's typical mama talk. I'm gonna add my salt, y'all. So she's like, she gonna find me a good old man of God and all that other stuff. So she introduced me to. No, she didn't introduce me. She gave me the information of some. But she actually talked to him for me. Because I was like, no, I don't want to go talk to him. Like, when you're in church, you're supposed to be paying attention to the words. I don't want to be like, hey, I saw you in church. Even though it wasn't me, it was technically my mother. I just thought he was handsome. So she hit him up, and he was like, well, tell her to hit me up. Like, why she being scared? And I was like, no, tell him to hit me up. Then I was like, I ain't no punk. I'm going to hit him up. Oh, that was my thing not showing. So I was like, I'm not no punk. I'm gonna tell him to hit me up. Hey, Lynette. So I hit him up, and he was like, okay, cool, let's meet each other. So we linked up, we started talking. It was cool. And y'all know I have been very anti second life relationship, and it's because I've dealt with a lot of grown little boys. So a lot of these dudes play games in these second life relationships. They either looking for attention, and not attention like, oh, they want intimacy. They just want attention like they just want somebody sweating them. Or they want money, right? And that's SL or RL. Because let's not pretend that some of these dudes are not transferring this lending into RL money, okay? All right? So I was very anti-SL relationship. Or dudes will be on SL, right? Doing, no, SL is SL, RL is RL. Trying to low-key get you to catch feelings for them. Just so they could be like, man, she trying to be with me. And it was like, I would never do that. So they would tell me I'm like emotionally disconnected or I'm cold. And it's like, no, I just know better. Because a lot of these men, like, it's easy for you to be the perfect man when you hiding in the basement of your family home. And I don't mean family home like your mom and dad. I mean family like your wife and your kids. It's easy to be the perfect man when you're using your combined income to ball out on SL, right? So I was always anti-SL. Situationship is what I call it. So we're talking, and I find out he's super into role play, like me. So that was already winning me over. And I just decided, like, you know what? It's just SL. At the end of the day, it's all role play. And at any point, if you don't like it, just cut it back off. So then I ended up with a man and two girls. So then I had them, and then the twins. I'm not going to go too much into detail about the twins because y'all going to have to watch that on the actual web series. But he's actually the twins' father. Y'all be like, oh, yeah, we got a little history, but y'all will see it on the web series. But yeah, so my I'm glad you're doing good, Candy. Hi. Hi, Lynette. How y'all doing? Y'all just talking without me. But, yeah, my second life changed drastically. And I had to adjust, right? Because am not necessarily the social butterfly. But it's been really, really, really good. And I said that to say this. Though he and I are not RL, I'm not completely closed off to it. It's going to take a lot for me to get there. Like a whole lot. Because I'll be with dudes RL. Like, I didn't meet him. I've never met anybody from SL like that. But I'll be with dudes RL and it'll be like 7-8 months. And I still won't give them a title. Yeah, okay? And what you mean give him a title? Like, we'll just be dating for 7 or 8 months. He's not my man. We're just dating. I ain't saying I'm out there, like, dating a bunch of people. And if you are, that's your business. No judging here. I wish I could do it. It's just the way I'm set up. I can't. But I'll be monogamous as far as my dating. But I won't give him a title like, oh, that's my man. You know, he can't come and go in my house as he pleases. He can't call me whenever. Like, it's not like that. And that's because we as women, unfortunately, sometimes do a lot of giving up the milk without having them by the cow. And if you giving him everything that he can get out of you in a relationship without being in a relationship, he has no incentive to put in the work that he needs to put in. And you need to put in work as well. All right, so we don't have any prep dishes for the corn and the cob, so I'm just going to get started with the steak. Here are the ingredients for the steak. You need a raw T-bone steak, olive oil, Worcestershire sauce. I'm sure I'll be tearing that. I used to know how to say that word, not tear it up. Beyou salt, black pepper seasoning, and our diced garlic that we just did. So I'm going to go into family style. I'm going to go into Maine. And then I'm going to go into beef. Almost forgot. T-bone was beef. And there it is. Pan-seared T-bone steak. So that's what we're going to do. I'm doing 8 servings because I'm meal prepping for someone else. And yes, I do that. You just got to hit me in world and let me know in advance. So somebody very important to me posted today about how you have to find, from now on, you know, they're going to work harder at finding the right person. And I was like, yes, that's what you do. But then all of these people jumped under the post like, oh, that is not what Second Life is about. I don't understand how you should be looking for the right person in a world where people are supposed to pretend, or it's fantasy, and just stuff along that lines. Like, basically, like, Second Life is fake. You shouldn't be looking for somebody in Second Life. Listen here. Listen here. Now, I'm going to admit, okay, I used to be one of those people that be like, ain't no way I'm looking for nobody in Second Life. This is a fantasy land, and it's easy to be perfect in a land of make-believe. I'm not going to act like I wasn't one of those people, okay? But I think it's with all that's going on, my perspective has drastically changed. I feel like you can meet your twin flame anywhere. And for anybody about to go, is this because of D? No, it's not. But I feel like you can meet your twin flame anywhere, especially in today's day and age of technology. But you can meet your twin flame anywhere. And if you meet somebody on here and y'all click and it's real and it's solid, I say go for it, boo. Don't let the naysayers tell you, because there's people meeting a bunch of people in RL, and guess what? All of them trash. Because people act like you can't pretend, flexing, sleeping on your mama's couch, meanwhile taking somebody out on dates. Yeah, you got money because you ain't paying no bills. So you could be fake in any environment, not just SL. So to the believers who feel like, hey, maybe one day I could find love, listen, baby, you better do you. I'm not saying go around completely looking for love, but don't shut yourself out to it just because somebody tells you, oh, well, you shouldn't do that here. Okay? Period. Like, half of them be in RL trash relationships anyway. So if you come on SL and you find your significant other, because there are some success stories, right? I don't know if y'all have seen them, but there have been actual documentaries on people who have gotten married and are still together. They met on SL, got RL married, then married on SL, and they're together. And a lot of them have these lucrative business. I'm not seeing what that life is like. Like, these people can finance their RL through SL. They're not scamming or nothing. Like, they put their heads together and they do that thing. Okay? So if you come on SL and you find the one, then baby, let me tell you something. You better do what makes you happy. Naysayers gonna always have something to say. But love can be found anywhere. It can be found in the club. It can be found in the supermarket. Don't let Usher tell you that you can't find love in the club. But it can be found in the club. It can be found in the supermarket. It can be found in the church. It can be found on Second Life, PS4, going to your mailbox, wherever. Just make sure that it's authentic love, genuine love, and not necessarily lust. Okay? I've seen and heard a lot of real, like y'all. Candy just made me think of it. She triggered my thought. I've seen and heard a lot of stuff, like their YouTube documentaries, their like BBC documentaries. There have been multiple documentaries, you just gotta look for them, where people have found success in games. Right, the people who call it a fantasy world are the people who make fun of you because maybe you dress up like a dragon or something. Let's keep it 100. For all of my people, right? Hold on, let me post this. I gotta get this message out on my Facebook. Alright. While my steaks are cooking. For all of you people, and I don't know if she want me to say her name, so I'm not gonna say it, but K Cup, you know who you are. For all of you people who be so gutter on Second Life, let me zoom cam in onto my face because I want y'all to read my lips when I say it, because if it make you feel some type of way, I don't care. What Bernie Mac say, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it's too tight, take it off. So for all of yous who get on Second Life and act like you're just above everything in it, you're above fantasy, you're above role play, you're above cosplay, you're above whatever, right? For all of you that get on here and act like you're above it, my homegirl said that to the T. Guess what we doing, y'all? All of us grown adults, all of us snobbish, arrogant adults, all of us, I say us, I'm not snobbish, arrogant. All of us chill adults. When I say all of us, I mean everybody on Second Life. All we're doing is playing with pixelated dolls. Think about when you was a kid, right? And you played with your dolls, or you played with your action figures, you played with your hand puppets, you played with your imaginary friends. Is that not what we're doing on Second Life? Except we're fortunate enough that our friends are here to play with us. That's it. So for all y'all get on here doing that tough talk, I don't do that weird stuff. I don't do that weird stuff. I don't do role play. Y'all dressing up like this. Y'all dressing up like that. Y'all doing too much. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. Guess what you're doing, honey? Every time you log on, all you're doing is playing with virtual dolls. Your avatar is a doll. You make it walk. You make it talk. You make it interact. Some of us got whole second lives where you got families, friends. You see me, I'm here cooking. So for all of my gutter people, I'm too gut. I ain't doing it, man. I ain't do. That's for girls. I ain't. Guess what you doing? Online playing with dolls. Period. This has been a public service announcement. That's what you doing. My girl K-Cup said that best. She said she don't understand how. And it's YouTubers right now. Second Life YouTubers. Pew, pew, shots fired. Second Life YouTubers who have gotten said in private, and they won't necessarily say it on camera because they don't want to lose their following. And y'all, I could clock some real tea and have y'all disliking some YouTubers. But anyway, they've gotten on. It's like, I don't do role play. Like, I just can't get into it. Like, I'm not into that. Get right on camera and role play. When you log in, guess what you're doing? Role playing. When you do this whole Second Life YouTube thing, guess what you're doing? Role playing. Walking around events, shopping, talking to the camera, role playing. Hanging out with your mama, your kids, your friend. I don't even care if your RL mama plays the game. Guess what you're doing? Guess what you're doing? Role playing. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I hate to break it to you. Really, I don't. But that's all you're doing, love. So you're not necessarily above it because you do it every single day. That's like me saying, oh, drugs are dumb. I can't be around drugs. That's that lame stuff. Meanwhile, I stay in the trap house. Sir or ma'am. One of these things is a lot like the other. Get your life. Period, poo. I said it. Like I said, there are Second Life YouTubers right now who said, I'm not into role play. Like, I just can't get into that. And I don't care about, like, connecting with these people. It's all about a coin to me. It's all about a coin. Well, guess what? When you sitting on there being fake, pretending to like your subscribers, you're still role playing, doll. I said it. Period. Period. All right, y'all. So while the steak cooks, we're going to go ahead and work on our broccoli and cheddar rice. Okay? The broccoli and cheddar rice, we're going to go back into family style dinners, and we're going to go into sides this time. And we are going to find the rice. Boop. And the cheesy broccoli rice is number 5 for me because that's my 5th rice recipe. I'm going to do 8 servings. Bloop, bloop. I had to say it, y'all. I had to come through because I don't understand how people really be on Second Life acting above. I'm above role play. How you log into Second Life? You a whole pixelated doll. How you log into Second Life and you above 99.999% of what it's about? Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Good day, Felicia. Meanwhile, and that goes back into our SL and RL love topic, right? Meanwhile, these be the main ones. I'm not doing no relationship in Second Life. Like, that's weird. I'm not da-da-da-da-da. The minute somebody come looking their way, they be, what's the famous line? What is understood doesn't need to be said, or something stupid like that. I bet. I bet it doesn't. So there's that. Exactly. Even if you're in it for the money, it's still role play. If you a Second Life YouTuber, you are role playing your life for people to watch. You're role playing. Like, I don't understand how people could be so smart and so dumb at the same time. Like, I literally know a YouTuber that's like, I don't role play. Like, I'm just not into that, you know. Like, I can't get with that. And then get right on here. Come shop with me. Come eat with me. A day in the life of. Get ready with me. So unless you're going to tell me you putting that Genius, that Leluca, that Catwoman makeup on your face for real, RL, like you got the whole baked on mesh and you just slathering it on your RL skin, guess what you're doing, boo-boo? Guess what you're doing? Guess what you're doing? Lights, camera, action, because you role playing, doll face. Period, poo. I don't care if you're doing it for a quaint. I don't care if you're doing it for social media attention, because we know that that's a major part of it. I don't care if you're doing it to be, I don't care what you doing it for. It's role play. You on here selling clothes, shoes, products. I don't care if you don't participate physically in having a family and all that other stuff. It's still role play. Period, poo. Just enjoy yourselves. We can't even get out the house right now, and y'all over here trying to be stuck up, looking dumb. I log onto a virtual world every day, and I dress in my virtual pixel doll, and I talk, and I attach my voice, and I put my BTA, but I don't role play. I don't role play. So you think just because you don't put on a dragon costume, a unicorn costume, a puppy costume, a banana costume, that's not role play. That's what you think? You're a pixelated doll. I mean, need I say more? And Linden Labs is Geppetto. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand how you log on to SL, IMVU, and all that and say I don't role play. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly because listen here, this the gag. All of those people who be like, I'm above role play, I don't do that, that's weird, or I'm too busy, or I love this line, I'm too busy in RL. But you be on Second Life or Second Life social media all day long. Listen, when I'm busy in RL, I'm getting hit up by my friends like, hey, where you at? Playing house and all. I know, right? I'm getting hit up like, hey, where you at? Ain't seen you posting on social media. Y'all the only ones I know that be busy, but don't ever stop posting. Okay? You be so busy that you too busy to engage in Second Life stuff. Listen, we know you got it all. That's the oldest trick in the book. The oldest trick in the book in Second Life. Y'all know I've been here for almost 12 years now. The oldest trick in the book is to act like you don't do those things and then jump on your alt and do them. Like whole secret gamers out here. Knock it off. That's like that thug that be in the street that be like, yeah, I smacked the mess out of somebody, woo, 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 woo. And then he come in and log on to Second Life. He or she come in and log on to Second Life for 12 hours out the day. It's okay. Real gangsters do what they want to do. Period. Regardless of what anybody think about it. So for all y'all thinking you got to be closet gamers, closet role players because it's going to hurt your street cred, Ask any real gangster. They do what they want. You got gangsters out there who will shoot your mama in the face and also go home and plant petunias. Like, that's it. So come out of the closet. It's okay to role play and acknowledge that that's what you're doing. Because again, every day you dress up your avatar. Every day you post a Flickr, a blog, and vlog, which is a video log. Anytime you post those things, it's role play. In case nobody's told you today. Okay? Hurry. I just want you all to know that that's what it is. Like, y'all will be on here and being flicking all day, but be like, I don't role play. With you having that AV bump like B2K said, you're still role playing. All your oohs and your ahs, you're still role playing. Period. Period. Just enjoy your life. She said without shooting mamas in the face. No, but that's what I'm saying though. I said that because I wanted to pick, of course, an extreme example. But it's just like people be thinking that to have street cred, you gotta act like you too tough to have fun. Y'all seen them memes when it's like, I don't care how gangster you are, if a toddler hands you the phone, you better answer it. You be seeing the toughest dudes on one of them, what is it called? The Fisher Price phones, like, hello? Yeah, I'm on my way. Why? Because that baby said play with that phone. Because it's, you know why? And you know why it's so easy for us to do it? It's not just, oh, we doing it for the kid. It's no matter how tough you are, we all have a little boy and a little girl inside of us. They gonna always be there. Period. Who, you know what's not gonna be here? Who deleted my cabinet? Ain't nobody tell me my cabinet was gone. I'm sick of y'all. But that's all I'm saying. Y'all be trying to act too tough. Like, sit down somewhere. I don't do that. I don't know. I don't role play. What's that? No, I'm not finna do it. I don't mix SL or RL. You mix SL and RL the minute y'all say hello to each other. Period, poo. Period, poo. Is that the sink section? I think it is. Y'all, I think I messed up my thing. Why ain't nobody tell me I picked that up? Y'all ain't even over here trying to help a player. Now I gotta de-res all these accessories. Chelle. Y'all don't know my life. Y'all see, this what I've been doing on SL, messing up. You know that Fisher Price phone, Lynette, don't play. It be the most hardcore gangster dude. He just came in the house after robbing 10 banks. But if his son, daughter, niece, nephew, little brother, sister, cousin, uncle, aunt, whoever, hand him one of them phones, because they playing with the baby or the baby is trying to play with you, guess what you gonna do? Pick it up. Pick it up. So stop flexing for the gram, the book, the tube. That's what you do. Half of y'all role play entire relationships and be like, I don't role play. If you got somebody in your partner box, guess what you doing? Role playing. Even if it is your alt. And ain't nothing wrong with that either. Ooh, I'm gonna try to say your name. Is it Ansois? I hope I said that right. Even if it is your alt in your box, and if people partner to their alt, let them live. Shoot, I don't like humans sometimes. You might catch me partnered with my alt. Ooh, child. What is going on with this kitchen, y'all? And who put this over here? Who been messing with my stuff? I'm gonna yell at somebody in my family because I know it's one of them. Whoever been messing with my stuff. We gonna have problems when you get home. But anyway, y'all. When y'all want a house tour? Y'all done got me off on a tangent, child. Whew. While my rice cooks, I'm going to go ahead over here and work my corn on the cob. These are two different kitchens, by the way. For anybody wondering how I got two stoves, I got two kitchens. I actually have like 4 BU kitchens, so I feel like I'm entitled to have my stove out. Just in case anybody from BU is watching, like, oh, you little slickster. Listen, I'm a chef and a mom. I need more than one kitchen. And in RL, people have industrial kitchens in their home all the time. Boop, boop. So let me, y'all, I'm over here. Okay, I think I fixed it. Whew, okay. So I'm just gonna do that. Y'all probably like one thing at a time, Chelle. Then I'm gonna pick my corn on the cob, so I go to family style, and then I'm gonna go to veggies, and then I'm gonna find sweet butter corn on the cobs. I hope I got enough honey. I'm gonna do 8 servings for that. All of this is going to my Eva Poo, aka my wifey Poo. So I'm gonna click my cookbook, select dish. Hey Chris, all you ladies pop your pussy like Chris. Shake your body, don't stop. No, I'm just So I'm gonna add my honey first. Meanwhile, I'm gonna click this over here and res my extras. Res all of them. Res them all. Res them all. And it should automatically color change. Ooh. Normally when I do my res all, it'll automatically color change to match the color of what's res. You behind today. We gonna let it in. Alright. So anyway, y'all, then I'm gonna add my butter. Don't mind me. I'm over here just resing more accessories because I like to have my kitchen fully stocked, and I got the prims to do it. So guess what? I'm gonna live it up. Speaking of which, I ain't even tell y'all. I've been on here rambling. I ain't gave y'all no updates, no nothing. Wait a minute, did I just... Ooh. So I'm just clicking my cabinets, y'all, and clicking all my accessories. Because I'm just extra like that. I just like to do it. But y'all, I'm going to add my water. I went and got a whole half sim. Thank you, Lynette. That's how my RL kitchen going to be. When I retire, I only got a few more years too. That's how my RL kitchen gonna be. I'm having 2 stoves. Next, I'm gonna add my milk. And let me take this to the pan so y'all can actually see. I just got y'all zoomed all the way out. Boop. That's what my corn is looking like. Let's do the actual corn. And my produce, y'all, I typically get from the Phoenix farmer markets. Although there are multiple supermarkets I have been visiting frequently to get it from. My first stop is Kimmy's on the Havenwood Sim. Then I'll go to B-Mart. No, then I'll go to Phoenix Farmers Market for my produce. So for my garlic, my corn, my onions, all of that. Then I'll go to B-Mart, and then if none of those have it, I'll go to Jackson. Boop. So my rice is done. No, my rice is not done. So I gotta finish adding my sugar, and then I'm gonna go finish the last part of my rice. So I combined all of the ingredients for the rice. I just actually need to cook it, and I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna sit on my stove real quick, and I cut my AO off for this, if y'all haven't noticed, because it just helps with me moving around and not messing with my poses while I cook. Oh no, my rice is done. Ooh, y'all. Guess what I did? I forgot I had my stuff on unavailable, so guess what? I'm gonna have to recook all these meals because they gone with the wind fabulous, okay? That's what I get for running my mouth, but I don't care. Does Phoenix have stalls people can rent? I was thinking about trying a musical note, but they're full now. So it's like you have to check like every few days or so, because they'll come open. Like, I guess if people rent come due, they open it up. Luckily, just like the cooking channel, I already had some food prepared. So I'm not even gonna make y'all sit here and wait for the corn on the cob and all that to cook. I actually had some prepared pan-seared steak and some rice and some corn on the cob. So we're just gonna pull those out. Now the corn on the cob does not go on your plate. I also have green beans apparently. The corn on the cob does not go on your plate. You actually have to attach that to your hand, and I will show y'all that when I come over here and sit down. Let me make sure I ain't missing no comments. Oh, Candy, I do that all the time. It don't bother me. Luckily, I like cooking anyway, so I just be like, oh, man. I wish it was some way that you could still get it, but I guess you put unavailable. The server said you ain't finna take up that space from me, player. Alright, so I'm gonna let that extra corn on the cob cook. And again, if y'all want me to cook for you, you have to let me know in advance. It's not just hit me up Monday afternoon and say, can you cook for me Monday evening? No. Because I actually do, again, have a whole family on here, and I am back in school RL. You know, since I'm teleworking, got a little time on my hands, I figured I'd continue school. Even though I took a break, and now I be wanting to stay on break. So, here is what your food will look like minus the green beans. Y'all, I have pre-made the green beans. I already have a whole video on making green beans. So your pan-seared steak will show up like this. This is your broccoli and cheddar rice. Looks more like corn, but whatever. This is your sweet buttered corn on the cob. And I'm going to show you how the corn works. I think this is so hilarious. So you click it. You click serve just like you would any other Beyou food. And it gives you a corn on the cob. Watch this, y'all. You're just gonna add it, right click and add it from your inventory. Watch what this corn does when I eat it. So one of the things I like about the corn is as you eat it, it shrinks. Oh, thank you, Candy. That's not me, that's my daughter. Key Hood Rich, I do. I have two houses. So I have my role play house and then my role play sim house, I should say. And I like that because it has a whole neighborhood feel. So yes, I still do live in Havenwood. I did move to Hope Street, I want to say. So I did move to a different sim on Havenwood, but I still live on Havenwood. And then I have my own half sim. This is where I come when Havenwood is restarting, or if I'm hosting an event or something like that. No, I mean, she looked like her mama or whatever. So there's that. Y'all see how little this corn is getting? As I eat it, it just gets tinier and tinier. But yeah, I still live on Havenwood. Period, poo. My family and I live there as well. And again, I keep that house because it's good for if you want to be, so you got role play where you just living your life day to day, and then you have role play communities where you're immersed in role playing and you're interacting with people. So I keep my own half sim for privacy, and then when I want to really socialize and be around people and get into role play, learn new things, all that other stuff, then I go over to Havenwood. So y'all, how long I've been with Havenwood? For a minute. Alright, y'all, so I just wanted to show y'all that my corn is gradually getting smaller till it's turned into a baby corn, and eventually it'll disappear. And then this is what your food is going to look like on the plate. So you're going to touch it. Normally you would have to put low uses, but I already had this open for the sake of speeding up the video. And then I click serve, I click my plate. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna click serve. Remember, if this was brand new, like I hadn't already started it, you would have to click low uses first. A lot of people will be like, oh, well, how do I get it on my plate? When I click serve, I don't just click it from the menu. I also click my plate. It makes it res faster. I don't know what it does for the scripts, but it works. So minus the green beans, unless you make some, here's what your plate will look like. Again, the corn will not be on your plate. Okay, alright. Ooh, that's a good thumbnail. Y'all, pardon me. About to take me a real quick snap sheezy. So yeah, y'all, that's it. That is your pan-seared steak, broccoli and cheddar rice, and corn on the cob. You smell me? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy interacting. You looking for some neighborhoods? Gorilla City, Black Coast. I am not gonna lie to you. I've only heard a little bit about Gorilla City. I believe it's like one of the urban, like, gangsta type sims. So that's the only post I've seen. Thank you, AAA. But I believe Gorilla City is like a urban type of, they do hood stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that because I've role played in Cracked In. I've role played in Perdition. I role played in Santa Ramona Valley, but that wasn't that gangster. Like, their typical hood stuff would be the same thing: prostitute, pimps, and your occasional drug dealer. But I hear like Gorilla City like really has hood stuff. So there's that. I've never heard of Black Coast though. I guess I gotta go check them out. And that's not even shade. I really have not. I'm always interested to look. I will be on multiple role play sims if there's good role play. So I went to this other sim. I'm not gonna say what sim it was because I'm not here for the shade. I'm promoting black businesses, all that good stuff. Urban role play. Even if you're not black, I support you just because you're trying to bring that community into Second Life. But I'll be on multiple roleplay sims at one time. I went to this one. It was so promising. Everybody was hyping it up. They was like, oh yeah, this about to be a black roleplay sim. I was hyped. I was like, yes, let's get it. I went over there, and it was just a bunch of people talking trash on the mic. Like, they was cracking jokes on each other and cussing each other out and airing each other's dirty laundry. I could do that on Facebook. I don't gotta pay for a roleplay house to see that. Like, honey, what are you bringing to the table, honey? For me to spend my coin. For me to spend that coin, a key hood rich, a. But yeah, that's what it was. I was there, for like an hour or so, and the sim, I guess it was still developing, so it wasn't much on there, but that's all it was a bunch of people on mic doing the most. And then it's like, you know how when they say when clowns get an audience, they really perform? Then it was people being like really extra. And I'm not trying to get off on another tangent because I told you I was about to go. But I can't stand when people try to be extra hood because there's people around. Or people from like certain areas try to be extra just to put, like, the hardest I see it go, and this is no shot at New York, because like, I love New York because I have no problem with it. My wifey is from New York. I have a bunch of friends from New York. I have a few exes from New York that I'm still cool with. But I say cool with, not like we friends, but we don't have no beef. So I don't have nothing from New York. But it seems like people who really be from the outskirts of the hood cities in New York. Yes, I definitely will be doing a home tour, AAA. But the people who are from the outskirts, like, they not really from the hood. They not from none of the 5 boroughs. They like, sometimes they even be from Connecticut. Like, the people that's not from the hood get on here and do the most. Like, they be like, yo. You be like, I know people that's really from New York, and they from the city you claiming, and none of them act like that. Like, I know people from the Bronx. I know people from Brooklyn. I know people from Brownsville. I know people from Harlem. And none of them act like the characters I be seeing on Second Life. I don't know, like, maybe it's their role play. But they be here, yo, for real? Yo, I smack the shit out you for real. Like, don't talk to me like that. I'm from New York. I'm like, you gonna hawk a loogie on somebody. You can't. They do. They really, really do. Yo, I'm from Brooklyn. We don't play that. I know. Okay, honey. Or the people who try to have a fake New Orleans accent, you be like, stop. I know people from New Orleans. Stop. Don't do it. And I say I know people because of my job. Of course, I travel a lot and I meet a lot of people and I make a lot of good friends. So when I see people doing the most, and I've not only met my friends, but their elder family members from the same areas, and I get it. You have the state, and then you have the city, and you even have different counties and towns and all that other stuff, right? And people act different because, like, Maryland, for example, we got a bunch of cities in Maryland, and like people from Baltimore act different than people from like Glen Burnie or people from Waldorf or people from Suitland or people from Oxon Hill. Like, I get it, but y'all be doing too much. And the people I know be from the same areas as y'all. They don't act like y'all. Yeah, if it's, but the thing is, they don't be doing it to role play, Candy. I'm just saying, I hope that they are. Like, or the people who be of a certain race and they try to go hard and act like they be talking like Rosie Perez, and it's like, but I know a lot of, okay, I just want you to know that not all people from that culture act like that. So can you stop? Like, and if they a certain race and from New York, then it gets even worse because it's like they try to combine the two accents, and you know, mommy, and I be like, girl. Key Hoover said, yo, dead ass. Yo, they'll do that. Like, I know people from the hood in New York, and they don't act like you. Like, I'm good friends, not even an associate. And y'all know I don't deal with a lot of humans. I'm good friends with these people. Like, I'm the godmother of some of their children, and they don't act like you. But you want me to believe that that's how people feel. Like, first of all, you're from Connecticut. You're not from Brooklyn. You're not from Staten Island. You're not even from New York. You are from Connecticut. Okay. Like Key Hood said, dead ass. It be getting so bad that I go ask my New York friends. I be like, hey, do y'all do that? They be like, man, hell no. Oh no, how they say hell no. And I'd be like, well, they on here going hard, saying that that's how you do in New York. Like, I've actually let my friends listen to some of the people, and they like, wow. They are doing the absolute most. And I'm like, I know, honey. I hate when someone wanted to argue with me in the first place. They say they from in Chicago. Of course, Chirac. That's one of the most hood areas right now, right? Chicago. They think that shit is cute. That they shutting down cities because the death rate is so high. Is Cabrini, I'm about to turn her name up. Cabrini Green still closed? I had a homegirl from there. And she don't even act like half of the people that be claiming that they from the Chi. And she from Cabrini Green. Okay? I remember when we first met, she tried to fight me. And I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? Ain't nobody say nothing to you. And she was like, well, I was like, well, don't think. Ask questions, hell. Like, she was trying to fight me by like my first week of knowing her, and we tighter than glue now. Love each other to death. But yeah, they claim they from Chicago, New York, or one of the islands. They really like Jamaicans, because let them tell the Jamaicans go off. So those are like the top 3 places people claim when they get on SL. They from the islands, or they from New York. Or Chicago. Let me think. Where's another place? They like Cali too. I hear a lot of Crenshaws and Inglewoods. That's some of their favorites. I love it when people tell me they from where I'm from, and then I let them go, and I be like, really? Because that's not how we talk. And they be like, what you mean? Then it turns into, well, I only lived there for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I thought so. Shut up. You listen, if you from Glen Burnie, if you from, I'm trying to think of all the suburbs, that should let y'all know I ain't from there. What is some of the suburbs in Maryland? DC has suburbs, right? Because you got the hood half, and then you have the college and business district. Baltimore has a little bit of suburbs, I want to say. Waldorf was suburban for a long time, but I think they pushed all the DC people down there. Where else? Alexandria, Virginia. I know that's not Maryland, but the two leak into each other a lot. I'm trying to think, y'all. What's some of the Upper Marlboro is not suburban? What are some of the suburbs? Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Or like people will be from Iowa. And that's no shot at Iowa, not to say, and this is not taking shots at people's cities saying that, oh, you don't have no hood in your city. We got ratchet everywhere. Okay? You got a little bit of ratchet everywhere, but it's just like people will be from areas pretending to be about that life when their area is not about that life. Okay? Anyway, y'all, you met someone the other day, said he was from Cali, but said a word that was more East Coast DMV NY. I was like, okay. I mean, so listen, I get it. Me, I have moved. How many places have I moved? I've been, child, I probably moved like 6 or 7 places because of work. So I've adopted certain accents at certain times, but I never claimed to be from that area. I tell people straight up, I'm actually from Maryland, but I've been living here for X amount of years. Cause like I think I lived in Texas a total of 9 years. So I be a little country sometimes, but I'm definitely from Maryland. You got into an argument on game last night, this morning. What you doing up there early? Why you ain't hit me up? I was up. And they were like, I'm from Baltimore. You better ask about me. I had to tell the kid, like, y'all know Variety Price. Bye, Chris. Bye. You're not finna get me in trouble. Bye. Key Hood Rich. Y'all run from the police on bikes. We don't get down like that. In South Carolina, it's gang violence down here. Kids getting shot over video games. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got hood places in North Carolina. You got hood places in South Carolina. Like, people be trying to underestimate because of what they see on TV. That's what that is. TV has told them that, yo, out of the top 50 or the top 20, these are the hardest cities. So fools will run up on somebody talking wild. And even with this whole internet thing, yes, this is the internet, and people be like, oh, what are you gonna do, beat me up behind the screen? There are people, if SL is what it used to be back in the day, you got your hood people, and then you got your cool ass hackers. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to cuss, sorry y'all. And you got your cool hackers, and what the hood people and the hackers do is become friends. The hacker people, it's almost like jail. Hear me out though, before y'all judge me. It's almost like jail, right? So the hackers who know they not about that life, but they chill, they real cool, like it's a vibe with them, they link up with the hood people, and the hood people be like their protection, and then the hackers, when the hood people be like, yo, this person been messing with me, then the hackers be their protection from the internet side. They be getting IP addresses, home addresses, job locations, credit card information, which is also a new internet term known as doxing, right? So y'all better stop playing with these people on the internet. Think somebody won't drive up and pop you one time for the one time. Y'all be wildin'. Like, y'all be acting like people can't VPN, all that. That don't matter. Somebody can still snatch your IP address. What you doing? You got hood places everywhere. I know. Where was I at in Mississippi, child? Hell, even Alabama. What's that place? Oh Lord, I can't remember. It's a small city in Alabama I was at, right? And I was there just for some training for my job. I was there for a month. Baby, when I tell you we did not go to Walmart after 7 p.m. because they was selling drugs in the parking lot. You hear me? Like, I was looking at people like, that is definitely a meth head. Oh, you got a gun. She's selling. Meow. I'm about to go. Like, that was the rule. And I am not no punk. I will fight anybody, right? I'm not into all that gun violence and stuff, but if you want these hands, and if I take a L, I take a L, but know that if you come and fight me again tomorrow, I'm gonna fight you. Like, tomorrow we still gonna fight. You could beat me every day, and the very next day, if you challenge me, I'm gonna fight you. So I'm not no punk, but I also am not stupid, and I don't go looking for trouble. Now, if it finds me, I handle it like I handle it, but I don't go looking for trouble. So this particular city, I'm trying to think of it. It's like a small one. Matter of fact, y'all about to make me Google it, child. What's that city in Alabama? Because, baby, I said, this is ghetto. Do not recommend. Hold on. Like, they had a pig. I was happy about the Piggly Wigglies, though. I'm not even going to lie. That was my first time going to a Piggly Wiggly. Montgomery. Now, I don't know why I couldn't think of Montgomery as one of the more popular cities, but baby, I don't know if it's Montgomery or a city right beside Montgomery. The whole, it was supposed to be in Montgomery, but I think we were in like a small town outside of it. Baby, listen, after 7:15, 6:45, depending on daylight savings time, all that, ghetto, do not recommend. I have to be like, excuse me, sir, I just came here for some bananas. I don't want no meth. I gotta go, okay? That's how it is on console. You got the hood people who don't care what they say and who they say it to. Then you got the booters, the hackers, who are regular kids who live on the game. Yeah, and that's how it is. But the gag is both of them can equally do damage. They just do it in different ways. Cause I'm from the old school SL where I would go to one of my hacker friends, and it's not even like you befriend them just cause they hood or cause they hackers or whatever. You befriend them cause y'all just vibe. But my hacker friends, I could say I had a bad day and this person was messing with me. Not even on some go do something, but just like, yo, this person was in my inbox, woo woo woo. They be like, say less. They'll shut the person's, they'll put like a virus or a Trojan or something on their computer. They will mess up their internet. They'll give you their employment information, be playing on the phone at their jobs. Like, y'all better chill. Y'all better chill. Listen. That's how it always was. That's right. You get on GTA, role play, listen, and be tearing it up. I used to be able to send one message on SL and have a whole scripted HUD tearing up your whole Second Life. You can't log on because I'm lagging you to crash. And it's not even me. The person will just be saying they crashed again. They crashed again. And I'm like, okay, leave them alone. They be like, nah, I'm having too much fun now. He'd be like, all right, well, whatever happens from here is on you. Originally, I thought it was funny, but you're doing too much. Put the strap away. Okay? Put the virtual strap away. Sadly, Montgomery is the capital crime. Aww. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you, Candy. But when I was there, I was like, ghetto, do not recommend. 1 star. I was just going to Walmart. And me, I go to Walmart anytime. Because like I said, I'm not no punk. I don't do stupid things that I know will put me in bad situations. But I'm not scared. So I get up at 10:30, 11:30 and like, ooh, I need to go get some bread. And just be in Walmart walking around. But I was like, after sundown, it's a no. No, I don't want to join your flock, Sir Pimp. No, I don't want any meth, sir or ma'am. I don't want any marijuana either. Okay? I'm fine. I just came here for some bread and some cream cheese. I'm gonna go. Ooh, that's true. But they been like that though. Key? They been like that with the whole I talk to you. Like there be hackers that start trouble. So you got some that they really just ride for themselves and their friends, and then you got some that start trouble just so they can show you what they could do. And that's your typical I don't get no respect where I'm at. I'm getting bullied. I'm getting picked on or something. And they come to Second Life. Those be the same people who be at work acting like jerks. You know, they don't get respect where they want to get it, so then they come and be obnoxious to the rest of us. But yeah, you call me the N-word, you just gonna have to keep booting me. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me see if somebody pop and fly on Facebook. I feel like Queen Latifah. Who you calling up? U-N-I-T-Y. Let me see. Okay. I thought somebody said something slick to what I said to my friend. Okay. I'm done. Sorry. Yeah, my friend posted something and people was coming at her sideways. I was about to get on there and cuss everybody out, but I decided to be different today. That's another thing, y'all. I'm very overprotective about my family and friends. That's why I don't be letting a lot of people in like that, you know? Because I be ready to fight. I be ready to call up a hacker and be like, yo, get that address. We pulling up. Why? Just get the address. Beam me up, Scotty. Listen, if it was possible, I'd teleport to your RL crib like, now talk your shit. But you a different type of chick. You got a personal booter, so you pop your shit. You childish. Ooh, I got all sorts of messages, y'all. I got IMs and I closed them out and I don't know what they said. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to that man. Anyway, I said I was about to go. Y'all done kept me on here running my mouth. Now this video about to be ridiculously long. Thank y'all so much for watching. To all y'all who got my in-world, stop playing with me and hit me up. I appreciate all my followers. Make sure y'all, I gotta do my typical YouTube spiel. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe, because guess how much it costs you? $0 and 0 cents. I appreciate y'all. I love my bells, and I will absolutely see y'all the next time. Mwah.